Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Frankie. Welcome to Cooking from Scratch. Today I have a very, very important guest, my mother. Mom, welcome to the show.
Thank you for asking me to come on.
No problem. Okay, today we want to do something that's very sentimental to both of us. A few years back we lost my grandmother, my mom's mom. It was very sudden. It always is never easy. However, even though she's not here with us today, she still left us amazing memories and recipes. So today we're going to prepare almost like a bread, like a bagel that was very popular, very traditional in the area where my grandmother grew up in Italy, in Sora, Frosinone, which is called Ciambelle.
Ciambelle, right.
So she used to prepare these. So this recipe, Mom, goes back how long?
From my grandmother, which is your great-grandmother.
Okay.
And then my mom passed it down to me, and now I'm passing it to my son.
All right, so we're gonna, be making these beautiful bread for you today. So it's a nice crusty bread. It's made with aniseed or fennel seed. It's absolutely delicious. All right, Mom. So let's tell the viewers. So what do we got here today? Our ingredients. What ingredients are we using today?
We're using flour, eggs, salt, fennel seeds and aniseed, active yeast, sugar, vegetable oil, and warm water.
Perfect. All right, so we'll get into it right now. So it's a very, very easy recipe. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to activate this, Mom.
The yeast.
Okay, so perfect. Okay, so I got my water here.
But not yet, yet.
Not okay, so Mom knows best, all right? So you always listen to your mother. Okay, so what are we doing now, Mom?
We're putting in the
yeast.
The yeast.
All right.
And the sugar.
Yeast into there. Okay, we're gonna incorporate our sugar.
And we'll wait till that activates.
Okay, we'll just give it a little stir to activate all that yeast there. Okay, awesome. Now with our dry ingredients, we're gonna add in the salt.
Salt.
All right, we'll add in our salt here. Okay, perfect.
And the fennel seeds.
Okay, fennel seeds.
And you could even blend it.
We'll put it right into the bowl here. Okay. Let's just put it nice in here like that. Okay, we'll incorporate. So how many cups of flour are we working with today?
Today we're working with 6 cups of flour.
So we actually, just so y'all know, we're gonna post the recipe down in the section there with the info. However, we just cut the recipe in half. So just for, to make it nice and quick and easy. Okay, so we got our dry ingredients in here. We have the yeast that is with the sugar here. Okay. Let's clean up a little bit. So now these eggs, Mom, what do we do with these eggs?
With the eggs, we're gonna, once the yeast is activated, we add the eggs and the vegetable oil to the yeast. Then we incorporate it into the flour mixture.
Perfect. Okay. So this looks like it's ready. Okay. So you know what? Here, I'll let you put that. I'll get a fork here for you, Mom. There you go, Mama. Gotta love mamas. All right, there you go. Whisk that up nice and nice. Yeah, this looks like it's all been activated. All right. Awesome.
There you go. Get your oil.
Oil's right here.
Give it a mix.
All right. All right, mix that all up. Awesome. All right, this looks like it's ready to go. Okay, so we'll just add it to here.
Yep.
Okay, let's just put this down on the base, snap it in place. We'll just give it a good mix right now, just to incorporate the stuff that we have already added. Now, remember, there's one ingredient that we always use here on Cooking from Scratch. It's the most important ingredient. It's love. If you don't make anything with love, like Fabio says, forget it. Don't even bother, okay? Because it's not going to come out good. So preference is always in the kitchen. If you want to add some more, like the aniseed, if people like it, add a little bit more. It's to what you like. That's what cooking's all about. It's about feeling the vibe and putting in whatever you love, okay? So we're gonna just keep this, medium speed?
Yep.
And we're just gonna incorporate our wet with the dry. Slowly here.
I taught my son well.
Yeah, so growing up, I used to always cook in the kitchen with my grandmother, my mom's mom. And growing up, it was so much fun. And then as I got older, I started cooking with my mom. I was always by my mom's side. And cooking with her and asking her if I could be a part of dinner time routine and cooking in the kitchen. That's where my love for food became at the early age of my childhood. So from there, I went to culinary school, where I met, actually, before I went to culinary school, that's where I met Fabio. Met him in high school. He was my high school teacher, and that's where my love really took off from there for food. Okay, so we got all this ingredients here. Now the dough is just slowly coming together. Now, if you notice that the dough is a little dry, you can always add in a little bit more water just to kind of bring it together. There you go. Now you're gonna see that your dough's coming together. Nice. So, this is where the board comes into play, which is very, very old school. This board, I think, has been passed down.
Well, actually, my mother-in-law gave me this one.
Yeah, so my other grandmother, my other Nonna, which I'm gonna try to get her on the show too. I don't know if she will, because she might be a little camera shy. So now that the dough is all incorporated, we're gonna do it the old school way, okay? We're gonna take it out.
Flour.
We're gonna get some more flour. Okay, no problem. So I'll get the flour. Alrighty, got the flour.
I'll let you do most of the work, because one day that I'm not here, you have my tradition brought down to you.
And that's the beauty about food and family, is that you can pass down these amazing traditions and this food that just brings people together. That's what food is. It just brings everybody together. Okay, so, all right. So we're gonna just take this now. We're gonna put the dough there, bread, incorporate it. Get the bowl out of the way. If we need, we'll just have a little bit of water in our hands. You want to do the honors?
I'll let you do it.
Okay, so we're just gonna knead our dough now. So I'm just gonna add just a little bit more water. We're just gonna knead our dough. Okay, back and forth, like that. Just like Nonna used to do, right? Just back and forth. My grandmother, she was an absolute beast to have in the kitchen. Most nonnies are. They do everything by hand. They don't like these tools. I mean, yes, we're a little bit new school, so we're gonna take advantage of the technology, but that's how she used to just knead this dough back and forth, back and forth. Okay, you wanna make sure it all comes together. Nice. And then what's the next process after we're done kneading this?
We're going to let it rest. We're going to put 2 tea towels over it, let it rise, and once it's risen, then we can show you how it is.
So, we got the dough. It's all incorporated now. It's all come together. So we'll put a tea towel over this.
Towel over.
We're gonna let it sit for about an hour, and then when the hour passed, we'll come back. We'll continue the next step. So we're back. It's been about an hour. Our dough has risen double the size. So it has doubled in size, and it is ready to form. So how many think we're gonna get out of this, Mom?
I'd say about
6?
6, sometimes even 8, depending on the size.
On the size? Okay, perfect. So the most important part now, after we've cut them and we've shaped them, they gotta get boiled, okay? So you wanna just bring the water up to a boil and then just down to a simmer. We'll throw them into the water, and they're gonna come to, they're gonna rise. They're gonna come to a boil, we're gonna flip them, then we're gonna take them off, put them on our tray. So we'll get started?
Get started.
All right, so I'm just gonna cut this like this. Just in like a strip almost, okay? So now that you have this, you just kinda wanna fold it out. Right? Is that how Nonna used to do it?
Yep.
All right.
She was a pro.
All nonnies are pros. Okay, so what she used to do is she used to stretch them out like this. So now that she had her dough stretched out like this, she used to take it and kind of just, you just want to fold it and fold it and fold it over each other like that.
And then bring
And
the
then you
two
kind of
ends
just
together.
bring the two ends together.
And make sure they're...
You want to attach them. You want to attach the two ends like this. And then that one will be ready for the water. Okay, so we're gonna get them all done. We'll do all of them, and then we'll boil them all at one time, and then get them ready for the oven. So they're gonna go in the oven on the rack itself.
Yes.
So Nonna used to put it right onto the rack. For how long, Ma?
About 20 minutes in total, about 10 minutes on each side.
So what are we looking for when we're cooking it?
Nice and golden brown.
All right.
A little crispy and very tender in the inside.
Awesome. All right, so we're gonna finish off these, and then we'll be back to show you the boiling process. Alright, so we now have all our ciambelle just made and ready to go. So we got our pot of water, we brought it to a boil, we turned it down to a simmer. We're going to throw them in, let them come up, rise to the top, give them a flip, we'll throw them back on here, and then we'll show you a little trick that my grandmother used to do. So here you go, Mom, I'll pass them out to you. Depending on the size of the pot, I would say 3, maybe 4 max. Okay, so we'll do 3 now, and then we'll do the rest. So we want they're starting to come now. You see that? We'll leave them in for about, I'd say about 30 seconds or so. Let them come to the top, and then we're just gonna give them a little flip. Yeah, they're starting to rise.
Yeah.
Now.
Let's flip it over and ready to go.
Here you go. I'll give you the honors, Mama. All right, so we'll get them ready to take them out. Okay.
Just careful it doesn't break.
They're hot. Now, this is the trick that my grandmother used to do. Is now that they're nice and wet, okay? So what you want to do is now that they're wet, she just used to sprinkle just a little bit of aniseed right on top. Because they're wet, it will stick. Just to give it some added little flavor. Ooh, that looks yummy. Okay. Sweet. Okay, we'll continue with those other ones. All right, so they're all done getting boiled. They're all ready to go in the oven. So we'll bring these to the oven. We'll throw them in, and we'll bake them for about, like my mother said, 20 minutes, 10 on each side. You're looking for that nice golden crispy outside, and then the nice fluffy inside. All right, so we'll show you that process in a second. All right, they're out fresh out of the oven. It smells absolutely amazing. It brings me right back to my childhood when Nonna used to make these. So you were gonna say, little trick?
My mom, she used to take them out of the oven, place them on a tablecloth nicely, and wrap them up like you're wrapping up a baby.
So she used to basically just take the tablecloth and just wrap them up to keep them warm, okay? And then, she keep them warm until they were ready to serve. But for display purposes today, there you go. We have this is my grandmother, God rest her soul, my Nonna Emilia. She was everything to the family, the rock. And I hope we did her justice today and did her piece. So Nonna, this is to you. Thanks everybody for watching. Ma, thank you so much for keeping this tradition alive. This is what we're all about here, cooking from scratch. We want to say thank you to all our followers. everyone that's watched this video. Please share it with your friends and your family. Give it a like and thumbs up. If you have any suggestions, any authentic recipes that maybe your grandmother, your Nonna, passed down to you and that you would like to see us prepare on the show, leave it in the comment section below. And always remember, till next time, feed your passion and keep on cooking.